is the one, HODLs. We're back in here with another video. I got the windows cracked a little bit, so I hope it's not messing with the audio too bad. But just another day off of work, another day I was able to provide value at a job. Okay, even if it's a job, business, whoever. I think in this particular moment in human history, it's just important that you take your energy, your work energy, and convert it to monetary energy, so you can take advantage of what I would consider to be probably a historical moment that we're living in order to purchase the hardest, scarce asset that's been discovered in the world via the internet, which is Bitcoin. So if you're stacking sats, which is the smallest unit of Bitcoin, or whole Bitcoin fractions, whatever you are able, whatever your energy is able to convert it into, then I suggest you do that responsibly, and strongly consider looking at a peer-to-peer decentralized exchange in order to do that. And one that I highly recommend and that I use myself, of course, is HODL.com. The link is down in the description. All you need is a username and a password. Really an email address and a password. No KYC, as you don't want KYC at the end of the day. If you can help it, right? All right, and then if you want to store that Bitcoin, I highly recommend a cold storage hard wallet, right? No exchanges. We're seeing how the exchange game is playing out in crypto. These centralized exchanges are coming under heat. They're coming under fire, and you don't want to take your chances with your funds being held by somebody else. So check the link out for CoinKite.com. It has a cold card wallet, open source Bitcoin only wallet for the most scarce hard asset and the only crypto asset, Bitcoin. Let's get it. The sun is shining, but I'm still going to go ahead and get this message out. I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend. Yesterday, a wonderful Monday. I wanted to touch base with you. I was at the office at work today, and I had a lot of time. I sit in front of the computer a lot of times. This is why I usually will wear blue blocker glasses. I got like 3 different frame colors for it. I don't know, offshoot. But anyway, so I decided to just look up what's going on in the entire crypto industry, because I haven't really kept up in the past couple of days. The last thing that I checked off was that there's a Bitcoin spot ETF, a slew of applications that need to be approved by the SEC that haven't yet, and I think that's intentional. It's intentional that they haven't yet. But I decided to just look at something that crossed my mind, and really what inspired it was that I was listening to a YouTuber who's into cryptocurrency, shitcoins, heavily, and strongly believes, just like most shitcoiners believe, is that they can get their fiat investment can go a lot further in shitcoins than in Bitcoin because of the market cap schematic, or the pump and dump schematic. There's not really pumpamentals with a lot of these coins, and that usually comes with tokenomics. But the more the market cap scheme, small market caps can be pumped a lot easier with inflows of new capital, which I have challenged a lot of times about that inflow of new capital, whether it's going to actually make it to those coins or not. And I think for the most shitcoiners do understand, like, hey, okay, it may not make it directly to our coins. As you can see, even XRP, it's been confirmed in the news, I think today, this morning or yesterday, that the New York regulatory bodies have decided to delist XRP among several other cryptocurrencies, from their list of their green list. So they would delist it from their green list, and that green list is simply a list of tokens that they're giving the green light on for VC investing, venture capital investing. Okay, that's an institution. Y'all know that's institutions, right? So that means, that confirms that that large pile of capital that's sitting in institutions, VC money, BlackRock money, Goldman Sachs money, Charles Schwab money, Vanguard money, that's not going, that it's really setting the table. I mean, they've already told you. The SEC's already told you, but now it's setting the table that regulatory bodies are falling in line, reaffirming that. So, anyways, I say that to say that shitcoin is, I think they're coming to the understanding that this is true. Like, there is that institution money is not coming in, but you know, their I guess their counter argument is that you know, they still can benefit from the market cap, their small market cap coin still going up very high relative to Bitcoin, because they will follow Bitcoin. It's because of history, right? No rationale thought behind that. Still no consideration of the new environment that we're in. But anyways, so I decided to look up something that was quite interesting, all off the thought of this whole thing with shitcoins, because I was like, let's see how they're faring compared to Bitcoin. So I decided to look up a lot of pairs. I looked up XRP Bitcoin pair, the Ethereum Bitcoin pair. If you look at all the pairs of all these altcoins, Litecoin, you name it, Cardano, and you'll notice that all of these graphs, all of these charts resemble almost scam-like characteristics. And when I say scam-like characteristics, just look at the charts. Just look at pull up any one, and you'll see in 2017, the first major run-up was met, you know, and I'm talking about where those altcoins appreciated tremendously against Bitcoin. Those run-ups were met with hard, exaggerated, violent sell wicks. Look at those green candles in 2017, where altcoins had really their first bull market, because they haven't been around very long, most of these. And they had their first bull market, and they went up appreciably against Bitcoin, and they were met with a very strong sell wick. And it just looks like a pump and dump scheme when it comes to looking at your altcoin, your shitcoin to BTC pairing. Look at those charts. Do not look at the charts of them compared to their USD. That's very misleading. For that can be, that's not something that I feel like, if you want to hold generational wealth and be able to have something that's of value, you want to look at what your shitcoin is losing value against, or what has already lost value against, almost 90% value against, and that's Bitcoin. If you look at Ethereum, for example, it's double topped. It's double topped against Bitcoin, and it's, from what it looks like on the chart, and I know people don't like to look at technical analysis anymore, but it looks like it's double topped and looks bearish against Bitcoin. All altcoins look bearish, or they look like they're dead against Bitcoin. So I just wanted to lay that out there. I thought that was very interesting. All the altcoins have had their pop, a strong wick, like a sell wick, like almost as if that could only be done by the insiders or the founders, the people who have had majority of those tokens, to really create a violent wick on a one-day candle. So your crypto, you need to measure it not in dollar terms, but you need to measure it in Bitcoin terms. Because what it looks like to me is, I see Bitcoin right now is already a almost 50% market, or it is at 50% market dominance right now, and I expect for it to go a lot higher. So let me know what you guys think though. Till next time, I'm out.